You already came here with the name burning in your spirit. It wasn't given to you by your parents, nor was it printed on a certificate. It was spoken into you before birth, before the world placed chains of language around your throat. That name was stolen, buried under laws, rewritten histories, and false tongues. Every signature they demanded from you was a curse, each letter binding you tighter to a sound that never belonged to your essence. And still, the real name waits, silent and patient. It leaks through the cracks, in dreams that follow you into daylight, in the ache of deja vu, in the way your chest tightens when something too familiar brushes against your memory. Each time you reach for it, it slips away. That's the design. The spell bends your memory so the truth remains just out of reach. And the ancestors, don't picture them in robes or clouds. Picture them in your mirror, layered behind your eyes, every blank showing another face you once wore. Reincarnation isn't gentle, it's a grindstone. Your spirit thrown back into the furnace, melted and recast, until somebody breaks the rigged game. The name is more than sound. It is the key to your life force. While it stays unspoken, your energy is harvested, bled into a system that survives only by your forgetting. But the instant you call yourself by what you truly are, the siphon ends, the parasite withers, and the construct loses its grip. This is the missing piece, the code they could never counterfeit, the final fracture in the prison walls. Everything they built depends on your silence. Everything you were born for depends on your remembrance. Think of how long you've carried the weight of a false name, signed it, answered to it, heard it repeated until it felt like truth. Decades in this life, centuries through others, wearing borrowed sounds stitched into your soul like a tag that never fit. Every time you spoke it, a piece of your essence went quiet. Every time you answered to it, the real you stepped further back. Generation after generation, the system pressed those labels into our bloodlines until whole nations forgot the sound they were born from. That's why the memory hurts, why it lingers at the edge of your mind and escapes when you reach. Because this is not a single lifetime of forgetting. It is layer upon layer, and still, the true name survives. When you speak it, you do more than free yourself. You redeem the ancestor who was forced into silence. You tear the mask off of centuries of sorcery. The false names crumble, and the real one stands untouched. This is the return, the end of pretending, the closing of the wound that was open the moment they renamed us. Liberation begins when you answer to yourself, not with borrowed titles, not with branded names, with the essence they tried to erase, the sound they feared you'd recall. And when that memory locks into place, the cycle ends. The ancestors rise inside you. The power they carried, the struggle they endured, the centuries they suffered, all of it converges, and your spirit stands whole, untouchable and sovereign. The time has always been waiting. The silence has always been watching. Now the name presses against your tongue. Call it back and everything changes. Call it back and the years of captivity lose their power. Call it back and you stand as you are always meant to be. In Lakesh.